Merry Christmas, everyone! It is time at long last. Don't mind the fact that I have the Chaos Breaker deck and fight uploading in the background. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Overlord in Zero after its support with the Purge. This is the World's 2017 meta back in the day, and this guy is pretty good. So, you know, there's no better way to celebrate Christmas than with Santa Kai, and that is going to be today's video. So the deck is literally almost the entire thing is brand new cards. Like, there is so much stuff that has changed, and the whole deck is like a brand new Kagero deck that didn't exist before. So let's take a look at it. So we have Dragonic Overlord, the Destiny. This is the ranked reward art. This card is pretty cracked. It says, when placed from hand on Vanguard Circle or at the beginning of your ride phase, you can Soul Blast one and then choose any player's circle that is not the Vanguard Circle and put the cards in that circle to the drop zone. And if you chose a rear guard by this way, it counts as being retired. So what this means is that you can put locked circles, chuck them into the drop zone. So if your opponent locks your stuff, you just chuck them in the drop zone. And then you can also choose your opponent's stuff that has resist and chuck them in the drop zone, because you're not targeting that unit, you're targeting that circle. So it bypasses resist. It does not bypass units that cannot be retired by effects though. So starters, they will not be removed because this counts as being retired. So that basically, they counter that. So it doesn't kill those starters, but that's about the only thing. Still a really good card though. It's insane, basically gives you removal, and when you stride over it, you can almost retire an opponent's rear, so you can remove both intercepts with just one card, and then look at top 7 of your deck and add an Overlord from among them to your hand. So basically the entire grade 3 lineup is Overlords. We're running 4 copies of the regular Overlord, that's CB3 to wipe your opponent's board, and then 1 copy of the Legend, just because it's an Overlord name. Now, some people play stands in these builds too, and I haven't really tested the stand build much myself. Usually you either play the Destiny as the stand, or you play the others as like your 5 stands, because you can recycle them thanks to this new addition, which is the Doombringer High Flame. So this thing says, when placed on rear, if you can choose 2 of your Overlords from your drop that are not heals and put them back to the deck, and if you put 2 back, then you draw 1. So this allows you to put your triggers back, which is really good, so you get to draw more cards. And I personally like 9 draws still, because I feel like the deck still needs to plus more, and you know, I think it just feels good. But you'll notice a lot of people play like 4 or 5 stands, and I think it's fine to try that out, so feel free to experiment with that. And then the second skill is, when you would stride an Overlord G unit, you can retire this guy to pay the stride cost instead of discarding a card, which is really nice, really nice. So really good card. And then we have the Conroe, that I think this has been around in Zero for a little bit. So this thing says, when it's placed from hand to rear, discard 1, search your deck for a grade 3 Overlord, add it to your hand, so searches your Destiny, and then when your Vanguard is an Overlord, you can retire him to give your Vanguard the skill for that turn, which is on attack, countercharge 2. So basically, every time your Vanguard attacks, you countercharge 2, which can, you know, if you have a restanding Vanguard, will happen twice, which is great. And then we play 1 Strive Fodder just to round out the grade 1 lineup, and then 4 copies of Doomjid, the PG, because since we return cards back to the deck, we don't really deck out as much, and Doomjid's just nice because he says in hand GB1, when you perfect out with him, if you have another copy of him in the drop zone, if your Vanguard and the attacking unit that attacked it have a power difference of 15k or more, then you draw 1. So basically, when your opponent's swinging at you with like big numbers, or like their Vanguard swing, then you get to draw an extra card, which is nice. So sometimes that helps to just like chain into good cards. Sometimes it still does deck you out, but usually it doesn't, so usually that's safe. Next, for the grade 2s, we're running 4 copies of the Burning Horn Evolute. So this thing says, when placed on the rear, if you have a Overlord in your hand, Soul Blast 1, and then choose another opponent's rear guard in the same column as this unit and retire it. So Soul Blast 1 to retire an intercept is pretty good. And if your Vanguard is a grade 4 with its original name being Overlord, so it has to be an Overlord Stride, for every card in your opponent's damage zone, he gets plus 2k. So it becomes a potential 19k attacker in the late game, which is really good. Speaking of the big attackers, we have the Glow Heater Dragon. This thing says, when placed on Van or Rearguard Circle, if you do not have an Overlord in your hand, and your Vanguard isn't an Overlord either, then he loses 5k power, because it's a 10k base grade 2. But if you do have an Overlord Vanguard or an Overlord in hand, then that's no problem. And then Rearguard Circle, if your Vanguard is a grade 4 with original name Overlord, for each card in your opponent's damage zone, gets plus 2k power. So this can go up to 20k power, which is very nice. So just good attackers. And speaking of good attackers, we have Nahalem, who says if your Vanguard is an Overlord, get plus 2k. And when your grade 4 or greater Vanguard attacks, for that turn, again, plus 5k. So again, he stacks when you have restanding Vanguard. And we run one copy of the Flame Edge Dragon, which is an on-attack hit, Soul Charge 1. This helps because sometimes we run out of Soul with the Destiny because he uses Soul, and so does the Evolute. So both cards are quite Soul heavy, so it's nice. You could even play 2 copies of it and like maybe like cut in a Hallam or something. But the rest of the grade 2s I feel like you do want to play in those ratios. And then we have our G-Zone lineup. So the new addition is the Purge. We have one in SP here, and he says once per turn, if your opponent's damage zone is 4 or less, you can flip a unit face up and put an Overlord from your hand into your Soul to deal your opponent 1 damage, and the triggers that would appear in that damage check are nullified. So they cannot heal, they cannot draw from it, etc. So it's really good because it forces the damage before you go into battle phase, because, you know, Overlord is a 3 attack deck for the most part, unless you go into a restanding Vanguard. And then it's actually kind of weird to say that. Most Overlords are restanders, so this is like, the Destiny is one of the few Overlords that doesn't restand. Anyway, Vanguard Circle GB3 is a second skill. This unit's drives are the same amount as the cards in your opponent's damage zone. So this is only on GB3, so on first fight you won't have it. It's going to just be triple drive. But after that, if your opponent's at 5 damage, he'll have 5 drives. If they're at 1 damage, he'll have 1 drive. So keep that in mind. Usually it's going to be more than 3, because, you know, you're going to push them with his skill anyway, and they can't heal out of it. So the Purge is really good. You go into it like twice per game at most. So it's fine to play as a 2 of the Ziegenbergers. This is just our old restand. Soul Boss 1 per GB Persona to retire something, and then GB3 end of battle attacked. If he's in the Blaze state, can almost 1 and discard cards from your hand the same amount as your opponent's rear guards, and then restand them, draw 1, and lose 2 drives. So if they have an empty board, you don't discard, which is obviously great. 3 copies of the Blade Master Stride, which is basically just removal with a crit. 3 copies because we just like flip 1 face up with Overlord, so we just go into the second one and then, you know, board wipe them. 2 copies of Neville L'Express. This card is in every single Overlord list. It's still one of your best win cons, so we still need to play it. And then we play 2 copies of the Ace, because the Ace is actually pretty nice in this deck because you can just like refund his cost with the Conroe, and on top of that, you have all the Overlords in your hand to use for his cost, which is nice. And the other cool thing is that he's your only other Overlord Stride for this thing to work as a Stride fodder for, so that's also very nice. So his skill is once per turn, CB2, G Persona Blast, to lose a drive and gain the following ability. End of the belly attacked, you discard 2 cards from your hand, including 1 Overlord, and then you stand him, draw 1, and gain plus 5k power. So just a good restander. And then of course our Harmonics Messiah, who has more effects on it than a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So with that, that is the deck itself. Now let's get into some games and celebrate Christmas together with Kai and take a look at how Overlord works. Alright, let's go. It's time against Genesis, Mr. Curbs. Let's see, which Genesis build is this? Is going to be 0 damage Fenrir? Am I going to cry blood? Or is this going to be like Regalia or something? Let's take a look. It's actually too early for Regalia still, so... we're going to keep this hand, 1 Conroe to ride, the other one to search for our Overlord. Yep, it's going to stay like that. Cry blood! Oh no, it's freaking Fenrir. Cry. Hey, Unix, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. Welcome, welcome. Oh no. It's all coming together. Boy, I sure do love getting 0 damage denied. Let us push in the direction of onward. Ditch this because we need a Stride fodder for now. And search out the Destiny. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah. Magaroo. Alright, we get another Conroe. That's nice. This sure is one part of Gia. Don't miss. Yep. What does 0 damage Fenrir do? It basically has an infinite... Like, it doesn't have an infinite. It has a very busted combo that it basically just like shoots you in the head in 1 turn, so it's pretty scary. The more CB you give it, the crazier it gets. But you need to set up pretty hard for it, let's just say. Oh, he's pushing. Okay, interesting. There's no Bushort stream today. There is, actually, as we are watching right now, in 20 minutes. Slick Dog, thanks for the 25 months of Prime, dude. I'm doing good, getting ready for my holiday, which I'm currently on at the time of this video coming out. Anyway, let's ride into the Glow Heater. What is he heating? hopefully some mac and cheese. Let's get a PG here to hand. We're gonna need that. Did give me damage, so it's not 0 damage, Fenrir, so that's good at least. I'm thinking we go a little cheeky and we retire this and push some face damage. That sounds like a plan. Please don't check a defensive, that would be appreciated. Please don't check a defensive, please don't. You already saw one, okay? Damn it, dude, you already saw a defensive! You already saw a defensive, that's not fair, you don't get to have 2. You don't get to have 2, bro. In hindsight, this was a greedy play, but... feels good to be greedy sometimes, you know? Oh well, here comes Fenrir. Gets the Harmonics Messiah. Heal trigger. Pretty good. Revelation. What do you do outside of Revelation? Hey, Mega, take care, dude. Oh, when put the drops on you, soul charge 1 or 2 if you have a Revelation Vanguard. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. You're healing down? Okay. It's scary because I need to give him some CB. I'm gonna give him a fair bit of CB, actually, by just doing what I do. Okay, healing is good. We're gonna stay on 2. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. That's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. Excellent, excellent. Alright, Conroe picked up. Let's ride into the Destiny. So now we get to... we're not gonna Soul Blast 1 for the skill here because we're gonna retire the front row anyway with the Purge. So let's go, Kai. Christmas man bringing the turkey home. He's doing it. The Purge coming through. Throw into another heal. These will be useful. Maybe. I hope. CD1, retire the grade 1. Find an Overlord at the very last card of the 7. Good god. And now we're going to use this skill. Let's flip Titan. No, I've not seen Zura's list with Dote Striken. That sounds interesting, though. That sounds like a funny Among Us time. God, part of me wants to call the Overlord just to, like, swing on the side. I don't have a stride fodder, but I do kind of want to push to 4 this turn. So let's try to do that. And I want to check another heal here. It's a bit greedy of me, but... okay, too greedy, too greedy. Sag, too greedy as always. I was expecting to see my 1 of heal, or maybe 1 of my 5 draws in deck, but no. And that is fine. But they only have 3 CB now, so it's kind of okay. Next turn we can push them to 4 with the Purge, so... not the best turn, but it's fine. Let's see, here comes Fenrir. Let's see where this is gonna go. What will this connect into? Combo Force is back for Shadowverse. That's right, it's Christmas for everyone. Christmas for everybody. Christmas for everybody. Yep, here comes the pain. Gol has been set down. Soul Blast, soul charging the freaking Gelgia. He didn't flip Fenrir? Yeah. Well, you say we're safe. We're somewhat safe. It's not going to be drawing cards, but still going to be doing some scary things here. Alright, power in the Gol. Fenrir kind of hot. Yeah, dude, Fenrir. Good looking dude. Especially if your name is Okami. I feel like you would be a fan of Fenrir. That sounds like a very Fenrir fan kind of name. Alright, gonna do this skill here. Just draw the card instead of giving the power. Is Amarula Ishtar decent? Fenrir is better. I have not run into Amarula a single time on ladder, compared to Fenrir being relatively frequent. How long am I gonna be home for? 2 weeks. And a bit. 2 weeks and a half-ish. So, still gonna be doing Tuesday streams, and I'll try to do new Zero set as well, but definitely keeping them on the lower end to spend time with the family. So it'll be nice. But after January, or like mid-ish January, I will be basically, like, I won't have classes, I'll still have work, so I'll have a lot more time for streaming as well, so that'll be fun. So, Christmas theme with Zero is jarring for me. It's Christmas, bro, what do you mean? There's Christmas music everywhere. It's in your sleep, it's in your toilet, it's in your kitchen, it's in your mall, it's in your post office, it's in your hospital. It's Christmas everywhere, bro. Don't underestimate Christmas. Don't underestimate it. Otherwise it would be danger. You cannot do it. No searcher, no combo piece, no nothing. Yeah, this feels like a very soft turn. This is just a soft turn. We're not doing much here. Alright, blank, blank, blank. Jesus Christ. The Medusa's going to the bottom too? Oh, it still hits. I'm gonna go to 5. I can technically stride with this as well, so it's not the end of the world. I have a lot of Overlords in the deck, so I'd like to draw into one. Or just check them all. Okay, well that's a stride fodder. But it's also an Overlord that I need to put in the soul for the Purge, so... might end up being a bit different in terms of our plays here. Alright. We draw into a PG. We can Soul Blast this out to kill an intercept, which we will do. Here we go. Do some students at my age work part-time? Usually as researchers, yeah. Alright, going to the Purge. I think here we might have to do this, but then I don't have attackers. Do I believe in top decking? I have a Conroe in hand, so I can just search it anyway. Let's do the better play. Let's do the better play. I want to call my Grey 2. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good little top deck. Alright, let's see if we can find an Overlord off of this. Kill it. Yay, we did. We did it, y'all. Celebration. Happy party time. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Okay, no triggers, that's fine. Alright, this is gonna do some work. Put them Overlords back to deck. And draw me a card. Oh yeah! That's good. That's excellent even. Alright. Homina. Let's see, I don't really need the CC yet, I'd say. We can keep the Overlord, have 1, 2, 3, 4 defensives in hand. Maybe I should overcall the Overlord just to have it intercept and not die to a Fenrir combo turn. I think I will play it safe. Better than regretting it. No regretty spaghetti, you know what they say. We will swing with this column first just so I can have 5 drives on the Purge. So we can really like check our heal here. See, this is also why you play stand, because like standing this thing is pretty good. This is already 27, so let's make it 32. With another trigger, it hits over PG, which is nice. One more check. Hey, we got the heal on the 5th check. Nice. So as you can see, you do 5 drive checks. 5 drives at the end of the game here, which is very nice. And 37 asks for the PG, which is nice. And Nightwolf asks for that nice 8 months Prime Gaming. You love to see it. Thank you very much, my friend. Alright. Let's see what Fenrir can do in response to our plays here. What will you stride into? I set up double intercept and... ooh, another Fenrir, okay. Double intercept, 2 heal guards, 2 PGs. Can I survive this? And I can take 1 damage too. This Fenrir does have 2 crit though, which is something that I don't see often because usually I die before that part of the game happens. Ooh, there's a Taro that went in. 3 Taros are in. Uh-oh. Scary. Scary Among Us. Among Us burger on the floor. What will it do? Let's take a look. Crom 75 with a Prime Gaming for 9 months. Let's go, buddy. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, my friend. Alright. Is that another? Okay, I'm gonna call the Taro. Literally found the last one. That's crazy. Good God. Scary, scary, scary. All the time Chris says Among Us. I definitely say Among Us a lot. Amoeba. A Mobius. Is the new Avatar movie good? So, like, Mobius made me think of Morbius. Is the new Avatar movie any good? I need to go see that. There's a Kaguya-sama movie, but I'll have to watch that after I'm back from holidays. And then... I need to watch the new Black Panther still. Is that still in cinemas? It's alright. New Avatar is good. Which Avatar? The blue one. The blue Avatar. It's too zoomed in? what kind of movie issue is that? It's like, oh, the movie is too zoomed in, bro. Mixed reviews? It's alright, but it's hella long. Is it like 3 hours? Damn, bro, you got a lot of stands in there. The visuals are mind-blowing. Okay, okay. Sounds like it's a good time then, if it's getting such positive reviews. 3 hours. God damn. God damn, dude. 3-hour movie. In this economy? I mean, I guess it took them like, what, 15 years to make or something? What was the last one? I was like still in high school when the last one came out. And I finished high school 8 years ago. So it must be like 10 years ago or something, right? Wasn't Endgame 3 hours? Yeah, but Endgame is Endgame, right? Endgame's different. Avatar 2, Retard of Your Mom, that's right. Everyone's favorite Avatar movie. 2009, 2010. Yeah, like it's been over 10 years. Crazy. Alright. We survive. Very epic and awesome. We draw a card from this dungeon. No, I guess we don't. I thought we would have, but I guess we don't. So be it then. Alright, let's burn this front row. We're just gonna go into a Nouvelle, I think. Let's go into Nouvelle to finish the deal. Seal the deal. Hop. It's time to use the Destiny to pop that other front row. And then just unleash mayhem on our opponent. Hoya! Pop that. Needs a Blaze State Vanguard? No, I don't think it does. Alright. What is that Kai skin? Dude, it's Christmas, bro! You can't say what is that Kai skin. You should be look. If you don't look like this. Crazy, bro. Exactly what he said. If you don't look like this today, you are doing it wrong. And Kai said it, not me. Put these back. Draw into a PG. He's so good at this game. How does he do it? How does he do it? What are the logistics behind his approach? PG? Word? Let's get that second one out the way. Oh my god! Overlord! He's doing it! There is no way you can heal from this. Nice GG's. Feels great. Feels great. Look at him. He's drinking lean on Christmas Day. You know Kai is tart as hell. He's having a great time in Europe. What a cool guy. What a cool guy. Alright, game 2 with Overlord. We're going to be playing the Kagero mirror match. Pomo Wangi Wangi is this person's mood message. What chat room app was it that would say mood message, right? Like your like message under your profile name. What would say mood message? Was it MSN? Was it MSN or was it Skype? I can't remember. What is Wangi Wangi? I don't know what that is. Everyone always says it. I'm always like, am I old? Oh, is it Skype? Did Skype say mood message? What did MSN have? I'm trying to remember MSN. MSN was the GOAT. MSN was the GOAT! The GOAT! Alright, we're going second, which means he can kill my Conroe if I... So, like, he will self-damage himself. He will self-damage himself and use the Conroe here. So... You mean sniff, smell? Smell nice? I see. MSN memories. You remember, like, buzzing your friends on MSN? Look, it would, like, make this whole screen shake. That'd be funny. Will I make a deck profile of what? Alright, use your Conroe, bro. I'll give it to you. If you right skip, we can't be friends, though. Just saying. Just saying, bro. If you right skip, we can't be friends. I miss MSN. Doesn't MSN still exist? Whoa! Whoa! This is a big brain! What did you just do? What? He just called Burning Horn behind the back. Whoa! My brain is not that big. My brain is not that big, dude. That is insane. What did you just do? You are sick, bro. Oh my, I've seen some shit in my days. I've seen some things in my days, dude. Well then. Munchcat, thanks for the 9 months, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. The legend? Well, at least he misrode. Huh. Is that a misride? I guess just riding it to search a PG isn't too bad. This is why people don't give the go first player damage. So, I normally don't when I go first, because then I lose out less. Stands? Yeah, stands and Overlord have been pretty common lately. You just play like 4 or 5, so you still have some draws. What did he add? Oh, he had a stride fodder, okay. He overdrew a card. Nice. Good. Alright. It's fine. We ride. Okay, I did not know that you can get evoluted like that. I haven't played the mirror enough to know this spicy, crazy tech. Now I do. Now my brain is bigger than ever before. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas. Kai is also saying Merry Christmas to all of you with his cool skin and hat. Please say something nice about his hat, or he will cry. Alright, let's add the Overlord to the hand. Yeah, you got that chicken in the oven, doing its thing, vibing. You know, that's what things in the oven do. They just vibe. Nice hat. Yeah, dude. You gotta say nice hat to Kai, otherwise he'll cry. We will just push on the side here. I guess I can put one back. I already called it down, so might as well put the one draw back here as well. Alright, well, we learned something. You get the gift of no PG. It's fine, bro. That just means I have to draw into it and heal 5. So, we're fine. He'll be on 4. I'll be on 1. Do a cool yeet. Do a little gang. Yeah, that's right. Overdraw everything, bro. Overdraw again. Check a draw. Damn it. I wish that was a draw trigger and not a stand trigger, dude. I missed the curry deck. I think we still have the curry cards, right? I didn't remove them. The stamina is still curry in JP0 as well. Yeah, he milled 4 cards, bro. That's what you get. That's what you get, bro. You kill my Conroe, I make you lose 4 cards. Ha 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 ha. Alright, he's striding. Chapeau! And we can push him to 5 with the next Purge going into next turn, which is pretty good. We like that. It's gonna kill my Stride Fodder off the field, though. Not a fan of that. You got a crit in here, too? God damn, dude. He's got the whole squad pulling up on a Tuesday evening. Curry over Red Hard Gem Stamina, that's for sure. I agree with that statement. You got 2 draws, I'm assuming you do. Or 2 triggers, rather. Oh, you got hella, dude. You got all the things. Yeah, true, like, no G-Overlords have animations, like, why? All of these cards have animations in the anime. Why would you not just add them? It's so weird, man, I don't know. There's some things, like, Zero has done some things right here and there, you know, they've corrected some of their misdoings from the past, but there's some things that I'm just like, why would you not just... Come on. They'll release Q4 once we have a Misaki thing. Maybe, yeah. Let's get rid of this. Pop the back. Very nice. And then I'm going to stride into another Purgy boy. The Purge. The Porsche. Time. Yeah, there's like so much effort going into Legion. Like, I don't know, every triple rare had a, like, animation for their skills. It was so high effort and then nothing. 8 cards in hand? Okay, we can find an Overlord here. And still be fine. Cool. What decks I played for Genesis? Oh, just Fenrir. Fenrir is very good. It's an excellent card. Excellent deck. Alright, so you go to 16 here. Let's put back some Overlords. We've got a lot to put back. Oh, Naharlem. Harlem Shake. You know the kids love that Harlem Shake. Alright, this'll do. Swing! Get the power! How do you get cards in Zero? You open packs. I'll force the PG here. Aw, man. 1 trigger from 5. Relatively unfortunate. Alright, let's see those heal cards out of the hand here. Ooh, only 1 heal guard in hand, so force out the second PG here. Does Harlem Shake reveal our age? I think it does. I think it does. I think the Harlem Shake does indeed reveal your age. As funny as that is. There's no 4th check voice line? Yeah, or 5th check or anything. Alright, Mr. Kaiman. You're going for the Zegan burger. Okay. What would you like in your burger, bro? Until Zoomer's Joji started the Harlem Shake. Damn. Do you have to use an emulator to play on PC? Yes. I think Windows 11 can play Android games or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but normally, yeah, you use a Android emulator. Emulator. Oh, only retiring one. Interesting. So he's gonna have to discard one for the restand here. What emulator do I use? I use BlueStacks. He hits the stand! That means I'm dead! I only got 3 defensive cards in my hand. I can't block this many attacks. Bro! Bro! What are you doing, bro? That means I'm dead, bro. I have 1 heal in deck, bro. What am I supposed to do, bro? That stand trigger ruined my life. How dare you ruin my life, bro? I didn't agree to this. I didn't say yes to this. Oh, I didn't even draw the freaking defensive. Sag Burger. On the floor. Ziegenberg incoming into my head. Into my skull frame. Please don't do it. Uh-oh. Yeah, come on. It was 1 card away. 1 card away. Unfortunate. We lose the mirror. The stands are indeed potentially superior. I don't know. He somehow overdrew so much while playing stands, whereas I never overdraw while playing 9-draw. So I don't know what the real good play is here, but you got to see both variants in that fight, so I think it's pretty good. I think that's a good deal, a 2-for-1, and that's going to conclude this deck and fight for the new Overlord. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to mess around with the deck and the trigger lineup as well. See what works for you. Next, I don't know what order I'm uploading these in, but I will plan to get a Blaster deck and fight out as well, so you guys can see Blasters in their full glory. I'm not very good at playing Blasters, so I will try my best. It will be very copium, but there's fewer and fewer Zero content creators as we move on into the future, and so therefore I would like to, you know, basically give you the content while I can give the content, and there's some decks that I'm still working on that I'm not too confident in, so there's stuff like Aquaforce, Golds, and the new Gabriel that I still feel like I need some work on. But for now, that is going to be it. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked the video, give it a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.